this afternoon. Well, today on the program, we are looking at the benefits of teamwork. The benefits of teamwork. You can join the conversation live on YouTube and Facebook, where we are streaming at the moment at Eagles FM Abuja, at Eagles FM Abuja on Facebook and YouTube. Feel free to leave a comment and also share the video. All right. Now, Mr. Lawrence, quite frankly, please come closer. All right. Okay. Quite frankly, a lot is going on in the country at the moment. I mean,
Indeed,
as we
we
speak.
see it.
There are concerns, brewing from different quarters. And I really do not know the angle, the perspective you'd like us to take this benefit of teamwork from. But just maybe we can digress for starters, especially in the face of, the renewed onslaught by these non-state actors in Nigeria. I'm talking about insecurity now. How does teamwork, or what role do you see teamwork playing in this scenario? Because over time, we keep saying that ensuring that Nigeria is safe as a country where all of us can thrive, it requires operatives to do alone. You talk about intelligence gathering. You talk about the role of the locals in these communities, by sharing credible intel with, the security operatives. Oh, we've just noticed, strange faces in our locality, and their movement is quite disturbing. It's, kind of suspicious. Because we've seen over time where locals, they are privy to very sensitive information that could actually help nip in the bud from the very start the activities of these non-state actors, and they don't share for whatever reason. The question I'm asking you now is actually like a twin question. I don't know what your perspective of teamwork is, and how can we factor in teamwork in the face of the renewed, onslaught or insecurity in the country?
Thank you so very much, Efe, for that question. First of all, I want to really give my flowers basically to the Eagles FM 102.3 for constantly churning content that really would help us practically in our daily lives. These conversations, we have it in the studio, they might seem just, we're having another content.
Right.
But these are very important conversations. And believe me, when we look back 20 years from now, we would be glad we had these conversations. On your question, teamwork and how does it play considering our reality? First of all, we have to look back, okay, and assess where have we come from, why are we here, and then the question is, where do we want to get to? I say it many times, whatever that it is that we are experiencing is a result of that the lack or the observation of these values that you and I discuss. It's not is it right or is it wrong? No, it is the truth. It's because we have ignored certain values over time that you and I are here right now speaking English. And then the reason why we're having this conversation is, you know what? Okay, we are here. Are we going to just keep lamenting? What are we going to do to get out of here? And your question threw me back. Many years ago, I remember I was a very young guy. I'm not sure I was even up to 12. When we had a rat in our house, one evening, my dad came back. He was sick of that rat. Right? And he carried a stick, a rat. But I was trusting my dad to wield that big stick on the rat's head. Do you understand? But my job was to block the rat from passing my angle. We ended up killing that rat. But what if that rat and the fate of that rat was left just in the hands of my dad?
Your dad.
That rat would probably escape. And this is what we are now saying. when we talk about this level of insecurity, we all sit and wait for a certain group going. Now, you and I were already part of that by the nature of your job, bringing about awareness to the people. You are playing your part in this particular matter.
Right.
And so the reason why we're talking about teamwork today is because just very recently we saw various images, especially on our network, social media and all that, that showed basically that, you see, we are so, rather than a collaborative spirit amongst them. You know, even in our influencers, there is still a proud spirit instead of a peaceful and unified gestures towards ourselves. Now, if these people at this level are doing these kinds of things, what do you expect the guy that, quote, is down there in terms of how exposed the mind is, what do you expect him to do? So I'm just saying that there are men, even recently in the Wada house, I saw the way some people busted through the gates. These are the highest of the echelons, right? What do you expect us, that we are really down here, to think? So we're now thinking that, you know what, this is how it is played. So there is a lot that signifies that there is a lack of certain key core values that should ensure a level of quality of our own daily living that is not there. Whether these guys know it or not, I don't know. Now, for someone like myself, I didn't know it. I got to learn it. And so that's why we're doing this. We're now trying to share with people who are listening to say, forget about what you've been seeing. There is a better way to do things. When you get to a space and it is dirty, it does not take you anything much to clean the place and stay in a more nice place so that mosquitoes don't bite. So these are some of the conversations. It's really a normal thing that we're talking about.
All right. So we don't, work based on assumptions. I'd like you to pinpoint some of those core values that you think have been missing over time, and that is perhaps the reason why we are where we are today. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if you end up highlighting all of the core values, but I mean, it is what it is. But I'd like you to hold your thought. Let's go pay some bills very quickly. When we come back, the conversation will continue. Just stay with us.
Hello, Nigeria. Hello, Africa. Do you want to work in the healthcare sector? Do you want to be a trained certified nursing assistant, medical assistant, or caregiver? If yes, then register to enroll for Push Africa's 1-year diploma in certified nursing assistance training happening at the African University College of Science and Technology, Abuja. Targeted trainees are unemployed graduates, O-level or ordinary diploma graduates, or anyone interested in working as a support worker in the healthcare sector. For details, log on to www.pushafrica.org or